So before we rank all the Sonics from the Sonic.exe round 2 mod, I want to start by saying that this is just for fun. All the Sonics are awesome, and this is just some data that I collected from the community and my own personal opinion, so don't take it too seriously. And with that being said, I think we're going to start this list off with Sonic. Now, if I'm keeping it real, Sonic actually has one of my favorite songs on here. The music in this mod overall is dope. The reason I'm going to put Sonic as our first one here at number 7 is because of his design. Compared to all the other Sonics in this mod, he definitely is the poorest as far as visuals go. And I would even go as far as to say in animation as well. The only one that may be down there with him is Sunki, of course, but we'll get to him in a little bit. Sitting at number 6 on our list, I'm going to go ahead and put the Faker Sonic, aka EXE. Now, I know a lot of people love this Sonic for some reason, and I just don't see it. To me, he just looks like regular old Sonic, just that he's missing teeth.
Damn! Yo, Gummi!
And honestly, I think he may be a little overhyped, but I could be wrong. Now, one thing that I will say though is that his Black Sun transformation looks dope, but even still, I don't think that really brings him up the list at all, because while I do love his songs, as I said before, all the Sonic songs for me are bangers, so that doesn't really separate them in my opinion. Sitting at number 5, we're going to go ahead and put Sunki, and I think Sunki makes it this high for me because low-key, he's just kind of cute to me. I love the fact that he is the only Sonic that you can truly argue means boyfriend absolutely no harm. I suppose Majin can also be put in that list, but Sunki for sure means absolutely no harm. My man is actually just trying to turn up and party with boyfriend forever and ever and ever. I also put Sunki at 5 because I really do love some of the references that he makes to other songs. Some of those are definitely more appropriate than others. Y'all knows what I'm talking about. Can I put my blank in your jaws? So not all of them are necessarily family friendly, but they all made me laugh for sure. Sitting at number 4, I'm going to go ahead and throw my boy Boysonics.exe here because I have a bit of a soft spot for him and because he's the OG here, right? We got to throw him on this list for sure. I know back in the day, this version of Sonics got a lot of flack because people thought that the creepypasta was lazily done, and even the game that resulted from the creepypasta got a lot of flack as well. But personally, I love the creepypasta and I also love playing that game. Something about seeing one of my most beloved characters just turn into a straight savage just did it for me for some reason. It's like seeing like Mario go crazy and just start killing everybody in the Mushroom Kingdom. On some level, of course, you know that it's wrong, but you just can't look away. Now, sitting at number 3 on our list is going to be the boy Majin Sonic. Now, I know earlier I said that all the Sonic songs are bangers, and I honestly do mean that, but I feel like Majin Sonic's song is a little bit above and beyond. I just think that his vocals are on point here, and the music itself is fast paced and upbeat. It feels like it should be in some type of Dirty Dancing movie or something. And I also have to say too that the death screen for Majin Sonic is probably one of the best, if not the best death screen of all the Sonics. I'm not going to say that it's the most scary because that's definitely not, but as far as creativity goes, I do love the way that this one ends and that boyfriend turns into like a Majin version of himself. I love that. Sitting at number 2, I'm going to have to go with Fleetway Sonic, and honestly, I feel like this guy is very underrated. And part of that might be because people just don't know about him, or at least not at the level that they should, because he is from the comic books originally. But this version of Sonic is absolutely hilarious in the comics, and in the actual mod, I think he had really good music, and the visual of it was fantastic. Something else that really sets Super Sonic apart and really made him elevate on this list is that he's the only Sonic that isn't based off a Sonic creepypasta, and more importantly, I think he's the only Sonic that originates from a Sonic's comic media. So all in all, I definitely think he's underrated and he definitely deserves to be number 2 on this list. Now, sitting at number 1 on this list for me is going to be EXE, and I have a couple of reasons that this guy makes it to number 1. The first reason is that I think he's the creepiest looking Sonic on this list, and just to be clear, I'm talking about the execution version of him. The new Cycles version of him isn't quite as creepy, but the original definitely creeped me out a lot more. And I think the fact that he wants to take boyfriend's soul just bumps him up on the list for me even more, because he's definitely one of the more vicious Sonics in this mod, right? Like, you can argue obviously that Sonic's.exe wants to kill him, but I think there's a vast difference between killing somebody and wanting to actually take their soul and make them play with you forever. There's just something so dark and sadistic about that. And I think what I love most about EXE is his voice. A lot of people don't know, but he has a heavily edited version of Tricky's voice samples, so he reminds me a lot of Tricky, and I love Tricky songs, all of them just about. So it makes sense that I would gravitate over here to EXE's vocals as well. Put down in the comments if you think somebody should be moved up or down on my list. And also, if you made it to the end of the video, as always, give me a peace down there. Let me know what videos you would like to see in the future. Thank you for watching. This is Orseofkorse. Peace, 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 peace.